Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat visitors to the Charlotte Bobcats. Second quarter, it's Wade off the drive, finishing at the rim. He scored 27. The Heat in control up 42-27. Later in the third, Raymond Felton's pass is stolen by Michael Beasley. Then it's Carlos Arroyo finding Wade on the other end. Miami up top, 56-45. But the Bobcats fight back. They're within a half dozen. Wade's pass here is picked by Boris Diaw, who finds Felton for the lay the other way. 15 points, 11 assists for Felton. The Bobcats within four. Fourth quarter, they're down a point. Steven Jackson, who scored 17, finds Felton for three. Charlotte has the top side of the scoreboard up a deuce. Closing seconds, Miami down three. It's Wade off the inbounds. He's off from three. Diaw grabs the board. The Bobcats improve to 3-0 against Miami, clinch a potential playoff tiebreaker against the Heat.
Tell me the difference between the fourth quarter and the first three.
We made plays. We got defensive stops. You know, we really contained D-Wade. Didn't let him get to the basket. Didn't let him get easy layups, and we didn't let him create for nobody else.
Wade was dominant in the opening quarter as he scored 13 on 6 of 9 shooting, but he shot just 5 of 17 the rest of the way, committing all 4 of his turnovers in the final 3 frames as the Heat let a big road game slip away. He resigned as Clipper head coach on February 4th, and Tuesday, Mike Dunleavy cut ties entirely with the L.A. Clippers, ending a 7-year tenure with the organization. It came down to results, with the Clippers lacking in that department during Dunleavy's time with the team. For now, assistant GM Neil O'Shea takes over as general manager, replacing the man who also held titles as director of player development, assistant coach, director of player personnel, and assistant GM. His former team was in O-Town on Tuesday. There's Clipper guard Baron Davis. He fought through a stomach illness in Orlando with the Magic riding a 5-game win streak coming in. Davis, the giver there early for DeAndre Jordan off the alley-oop. Second quarter, though, Orlando up a dozen. Davis loses off the drive. It's Dwight Howard picking up. They're heading in the opposite direction with J.J. Redick hoisting the three. He had 3 shots all night long. They were all from beyond the arc. Later in the second, Howard, the hook running through the lane. Superman scored 22, grabbed 15 rebounds. And it's Vince Carter. We're still in the second, nailing the corner jumper. Orlando in control of 53-36. Third quarter, Jameer Nelson off the drive, takes it to the hole on the finish. He scored 17, had 8 assists and 5 boards. The Magic with a season-high 6-game win streak, 113-87. Here's Chicago native Darren Williams and the Jazz visitors to his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls. Opening quarter, Brad Miller finding Derrick Rose on that send-home. He scored 25. Chicago within a point. Later in the third, how about some teamwork here? Paul Millsap the steal. They're running the other way. Wesley Matthews finding Williams. Scored 28 and had Utah up a half dozen. Fourth quarter, Gennaro Pargo, the giver for Hakeem Warwick, who's finishing the run. He had 5 of his 6 shots, that of the high percentage variety. But Williams, 17 assists, one of them right here to C.J. Miles, who's doing it from deep. He scored 26. Utah puts up 132, getting their 41st win. Keep in mind, the top 8 in each conference head to the postseason with the Bobcats' win over the Heat, coupled with Chicago's loss. Charlotte is now in that top 8, while Chicago drops outside looking in. Around the NBA, Dante Jones scored 25, while Brandon Rush had 24, pacing Indiana past Philadelphia, 107-96. It snapped their 4-game skid. Pacers playing without leading scorer Danny Granger, who was suspended following an altercation against the Suns. Luis Scola scored 23 and grabbed 10 boards, and Kevin Martin chipped in with 21 as the Rockets jumped back above 500 by way of a 96-88 victory in our nation's capital. And Brandon Roy scored 19, while Andre Miller and Nicholas Batum split 28 points and pushing the Blazers by the Kings 88-81. Our top trio of dunks begins with Darren Williams as the Jazz point guard shows off some hops and finishing this Utah run.
That was big time right there.
Derrick went up with him, and there was a pick
picture you won't see very often.
Second best, another in the grill throwdown, as this time it's the running with the Bulls, capped by Hakeem Warrick, who stamps the rim.
I'm skywalking.
Oh, he did.
And
too.
C.J. Miles, Price, what are you doing? Look at this right here. What are you doing? Why would you want to make a poster?
Best of the bunch, Andrew Bogut. The Aussie goes baseline through Glenn Davis en route to this send home.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. I hear you, big man. Wow. I hear you. Oh, my goodness.
It's Andrew Bogut delivering our dunk of the night. It's last shot time, with reports out of Philadelphia having the Sixers parting ways with head coach Eddie Jordan at season's end. The Nets' Brooklyn groundbreaking ceremony is set for Thursday, and Pistons guard Rodney Stuckey attended but did not take part in practice on Tuesday on the heels of his collapse on Friday in Cleveland. Stuckey did say tests on his heart and blood came back negative. He's questionable for tonight's game against the Jazz. Don't forget to keep up with the Dime on Facebook and Twitter. But for now, our time is up. On the way out, the call of the night. Thanks for watching. I'm Jim Baskel.
Regulation. Get the ball and go. Wait, make sure you get the last shot.
Yes! 1.9 to play. He has given the Lakers a 2-point lead. They're out of timeouts, and that'll do it. The Lakers survive the Toronto Raptors.
Well, that's what he does. That's why I said make sure you get the last shot. Get it to number 24.
Right.
He has bailed them out 6 times this year.
The best closer in the game has done it again as the Lakers snap the 3-game losing streak. And Kobe wins it with 1.9 to play.